Hey man, it's always easy to do the wrong thing versus the right thing. It was hard, Golden.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? Making that transition. But once you make it, you're gonna say, you know what? This earth just it hit my lungs a little different.
Yeah.
I could lay down at night and sleep a little better now.
Yeah.
I ain't got to worry about looking over my shoulders.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's very much worth it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't trade it back. If I could turn back the hands of time, I wouldn't do nothing different because it made me who I am right now.
Right.
I wouldn't change nothing, man. Like I say, I lived it, I done it. Now I'm trying to give the word out to you younger generations, man, that you can do better. You don't have to take a path of criminality to become who you want to be.
Right. And the game is universal.
It's universal.
Yeah.
You can be anything you want, man, with the same information that we're giving y'all right now on this podcast. You can take it from our point of view and work it any way you want to work it, man. In your day-to-day life, the ones who work 9 to 5s, the ones that work in corporate, there's some information in here for everybody.
Man, what are these guys missing? What are they missing in their character when you talk to them?
They say, I was gonna say Johnny Cash and Young Gold.
Yeah, they definitely missing this game right here. They
missing
gonna
the
have to get
game,
some.
man. You know, and they scared to invest into themselves. They like to freestyle.
Oh, come on.
Freestyling is
on.
gonna get you 40 years. It's gonna get you a football number. You know what I'm saying? Listening to your peers that he green as you is, and y'all just as Charlie call yourself exchanging game, but don't nobody know nothing. Man, it's one of the fastest ways to go to the penitentiary than anything right there, because it's a blind leading the blind. Now, how you gonna tell a broad and give her the information when you don't even have it?
They out here guessing.
Guessing.
They guessing, they playing a dangerous game.
Man, they shooting in the dark.
Yeah. And a lot of the dudes that I know went to the penitentiary and had no business even doing what they was doing. And that's why they took those risks. That's why they didn't see what was obvious to me. It was obvious to me. And I told them, but because they didn't even have no business doing what they was doing, that's what happened. So tell us about the pitfalls of the game, right? A lot of dudes, they might watch this and they might get the wrong idea. Okay, you made millions, you done had $100,000, over $100,000 days, $500,000 plays. They might see this and think, oh, this is a glamorous thing. I want to try to take my hand at that. Let me try to do that. What do you have to say to a man who thinks that, they going to be able to do what you did?
Your odds of doing it is 0%.
Zero.
In 2025, there's so many things that's gonna work against your church. I would say, stay in your lane. A lot of y'all dudes are very talented. Y'all can make clothes. Y'all got clothing brands, and some of you guys are artists. Some of you guys can do music. Hey man, find out what your true talent is. Leave that shit to the professional. Those was the olden days. Right now, in 2025, you're gonna get 100 years. You're gonna get 100 years. They say lightning never strike in the same place twice. You're asking for Jesus and the judge. Don't do it. Man, but you know what, God, that come from when you haven't gained a sense of intelligence. A lot of these dudes lack that.
Man, that's 100%. I feel like it's very important to have advisors around you, a multitude of counsel, if there is safety, and just to be able to run your idea past somebody. Hey, man, everybody's been there where you had an idea to do something, and later you look back like, I can't even believe I thought that. Well, guess what? How about you have that same forethought because you have a mentor you could bring it to?
Hey, pick that phone up. Hey, man, look, man, what you think about this right here?
Yeah.
And somebody's gonna keep it real with you, 100% real with you, and tell you, man, what the fuck you thinking, man?
Yeah.
Do no bullshit like that, man. You must be ready to go to jail. Or you must be ready to, you know what I'm saying? No, we ain't gonna do it like that. Church is another better way, man. Why don't you try to whoop, 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 and then whoop, whoop, whoop. And every time I've reached out to my mentors, and a few times they actually saved me from doing some crash dumb shit.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's right. Because, when you have no game, you don't really know what real game looks like.
Y'all, check out the main courses. Check out everything that he's doing. And I had to call him one day and say, "Woo, goddamn, Goldie. Woo, man, you giving these folks." He like, Cash, man, that's where it's at. That's where I'm at right now. I'm trying to change lives. And guess what made me want to follow that same wave? See, I ain't too big, man. I'm a student of the game. In the same cup that I poured in, he's able to pour back into my cup.
That's how it go.
And I love it, baby. I ain't too old. I ain't too big to learn. I don't know it all. Yeah, I'm a student, still a student.
Right on. So listen, you want to get some more game, that manhood, that respect. I know you got the weekly calls, you got one-on-one calls, man. You do the mentorship, you do the life coaching. So get at Johnny Cash. I'm gonna put his information down below. I think it's Johnny Cash on Instagram.
Yeah, Johnny Cash the GOAT. No, Johnny Cash. What is on Instagram? Johnny Cash. Yeah, Johnny Cash _GOAT.
I'm gonna put the information there. And you know, this ain't gonna be the last thing we do.
Show know what to say. Church.
Somebody said, with letting go of someone that's close to you, that's been there for years with you through it all, in order to be successful, be betrayal.
No, the bigger the sacrifice, the bigger the reward. You finna go to a bigger blessing, man.
Yeah.
The bigger the sacrifice is, the bigger the reward, man. I promise you. It's the things that we don't want to let go that sometimes it's the things we need to let go and that's holding us back.
That's a fact.
Church.
Man, I'm trying to tell you that sometimes, man, the reason you're not going forward in the way that you need to is because somebody is right there with you that ain't meant to go with you, man.
No.
Some of my biggest blessings came after somebody stole from me or after somebody ran off. And, you know, then God was like, man, I can't bless you with that person next to you because they don't deserve it.
Exactly. It's not in the cards for them to even move forward with you. And you will be there stagnant trying to pull this person with you.
Let me ask you this, right? Because I already know where you're coming from on this aspect. You know, I always say, man, you can't lead with the bag, right?
Like I tell them, Goldie, the most powerful man that walk on this planet is a man that's disciplined sexually.
Yep.
That's have sexual discipline, that ain't on the urge of trying to always be, he's a powerful man, man, that can say no.
Yeah. And these dudes don't understand that. That's really why they women be all in their phone and checking them, because the way you caught her. You know, you caught her.
The things that you're doing with that woman.
Yeah, she knows you a trick. She knows that you thirsty.
Yeah,
she knows that you can't control your dick discipline. So therefore, she's worried. But when your woman knows who you are, she's not so worried. She knows.
She knows.
When he go outside, I know it's gonna be hard for a woman to get up on my man.
If I see him in his company, we know one or two things and just happen, man. Yeah.
Let's switch gears real quick. I got two things they on my mind, right? You told me something, man, and to this day I'll never forget it. I was telling you about, you know who it was. I'm telling you about this young lady. I got my own theory. I want to know what
man,
you
it's
think.
way deeper, man. Hey, man, it's gonna take a real man.
Come on.
You know what I just told you what a man is.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a real man
to
have them and to have them to produce the way they supposed to produce, and to have the respect there, and to have the, it's gonna take a man to do that.
Yeah.
And a lot of these dudes, they ain't up to the job. They can't rise to the occasion.
You know what I say too, man, and because I seen it. I see dudes next to me saying the same thing. And I'm like, man, I got this one black broad who doing way more than your 3-4 white ones, right? But my thing was this. A black woman has natural game. She got brothers, uncles, daddy. She see what fraud is. So she can see it easier than another culture can see it. So therefore you can fake to the white broad, the Asian, because she not from the culture. So she don't know you a fraud.
She gonna buy anything. She going for anything. They want it easy.
Yeah.
They want easy work.
Yeah.
That broad ain't gonna question them. She don't have the intellect to see, oh man, I know that ain't probably supposed to. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what else? I mean, just because it is what it is, it's easier for a white broad to maneuver. So you have to have another level of game when you're a black broad to maneuver, because you can't maneuver in the same fashion a white broad does. So therefore, she has to have some more game, which most of these dudes don't have.
Hey man, I used to teach my broads, man. Y'all got to go 10 times harder.
Yeah.
Because with the white broad, they gonna jump over each other trying to talk to her and to see her. You're gonna have to put the work in. The slickest bitch always gonna win the race.
Yeah.
That's the bitch that got something to say.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna take no for an answer. She's accurate of how men think.
Yeah.
Come from the game that you done gave her.
Yeah.
He has no way out.
Yeah.
He has no way out.